Hello everyone, Tommy Gunn is on the mic and we're reporting live from the Cruiser Tournament number 1 organized by JadeTornado. For this match we have the organizer himself, JadeTornado, as CNS Papiro, as far as I know. Let me check actually. Yes, CNS Papiro is JadeTornado, Corsair Cruiser, Praefect, with a pretty standard loadout for today. Double pulses, double shards, impact cannon, basic turrets, and light mortar. And his opponent, Kustien, playing as Outcast Destroyer today, with not so standard loadout, let's just say. He also has double shard cannons, double pulses, but he also has Devastator torpedo turret instead of usual mortar. And the ship he plays is very much considered the best cruiser in the entire game. I have recorded a match from 2 days prior against Atom and Humphreys the Mighty. Atom played as Zoner Q ship and Humphreys played as Praefect, and Humphreys lost very badly. So I'm not sure about that choice from JadeTornado, to be honest. The Praefect hasn't shown to be the best cruiser up for the task. Players are still readying themselves, probably configuring weapon groups. And I'm ready to start shoutcasting at moment's notice. Papiro is ready. Cazador is ready. Let's go! Fight number 1. It will be best of 3 match. First to get 2 wins advances to the next round. Kustien starts with Devastator salvo but misses. In general, both players are now missing their shots with pulses. Both are very good at dodging. Only now Papiro gets 1 hit, but that doesn't mean much. He will regenerate very quickly, because unlike Storta, the Praefect is considered to be a full-fledged cruiser, so it has not only 1 shield harmonic reinforcements, but also additional modules like double shield harmonic reinforcements and double the thrusters. Kustien starts to kite his opponent and he gets a few hits. It looks like his dodging wasn't top notch this time. Compared to previous battle where basically people just headed head-on to each other and blasted with every gun available, this fight looks indeed different. One of the players kites while another just tries to pursue him. Storta's shields are almost regenerated while Papiro is almost down the shield. And another hit. Damn, both are really good with dodging this slow-moving pulse projectiles. And they keep the distance. Most of their power core is now draining for for these pulse shots, which so far don't have much effect. But yet, Papiro has almost lost his shields. JadeTornado isn't doing that well, but he just slows down and focuses on dodging instead of going forward and attacking. Another exchange of salvos. Shield of Jade is almost down. Yes, the shield is down, so the shard cannons are engaged. Destroyer turrets 2 mortar hit is scored by JadeTornado. He takes down the shields of Storta. Another mortar hit. And another. Excellent efficiency with mortar hits so far. Fourth is missing. So Kustien just keeps kiting. Fourth mortar hit landed. So far the outcast has some advantage in terms of HP. But its advantage is pretty small, and it's non-existent now because another mortar hit. And another. Jade is really good with hitting these mortars, aren't he? Yeah, this hurts, to be honest, for the Kustien. He's only attacking with his primary turrets, which don't do much damage, while Jade keeps landing mortar hit after mortar hit. Oh no! Kustien has slowed down in space, so he got a lot of damage for him. He's at 800k HP already, while Papiro at 1.2 million. But Kustien has gathered some distance, regenerated shields, and he's ready to fight. No one has used any regenerates so far. But it's not time for them yet. Because cruisers don't have any modules that can be shot down by some stray volley of shots, they can basically keep their HP at kind of low, keep their HP at low and just use regenerates to buff the shields when they feel they need them. Another Devastator Torpedo, and it misses. I feel like the Devastator Torpedo was a bad pick for the duel against another cruiser. Devastators are more like to shut down battleships or battle cruisers. Fellow cruisers are just too agile for this. They both are still trying to break through the shields of each other. Both score a hit, but it doesn't mean much. The duel has slowed down somewhat. Nobody can break through the shields of their opponents. Jade is impatient, even uses the mortar to at least get some damage, because mortars aren't really shield buster weapons. They're mostly for hull busting. But they don't cost too much to fire, so why not? Why not? If you can't land a pulse hit, you probably can land a mortar hit. Because the projectile is just faster. Storta's shields are already kind of low, because Kustien has missed a few shots, but doesn't let them drop too far low. So the fight is still pretty much equal. Of course, HP advantage is not going anywhere. These ships don't have any nanobots, so they can't really do anything. The interesting thing about Storta, for example, and maybe about the Praefect, I'm not really sure, is that both players use double pulse loadout here, while normally in fleet fight conditions I mostly saw Stortas and Praefects with triple pulses, which allow them to de-shield their targets very quickly. But at the cost of high core usage, of course. So they can't really sustain that fire for a long time. But they, for example, can easily de-shield a battleship, which is a big thing in the battle. But I guess here is just not an option for our people. They still land occasional shot or two, but they can't really do much damage to their opponents. They can't still break their shields. Some stray shots scar the shield of Praefect a bit. And Storta just keeps evading. Oh, what is that? I clearly saw the visual effect for a pulse hit, but no shield was deducted. What is this? Some black outcast magic. Yeah, Jade is really pissed. He's even firing his primary set. Enemy Storta. Mortar also scored a hit. Oh, 3 volleys in a row for Praefect, and another just keeps landing them. Storta shielded down. Mortar hit scored. Shards are engaged now for the Storta. Ouch. That really hurts, to be honest. This was dodged and this was not. Shards still do damage, but not too much. I guess the core of Storta is indeed depleted, so that's why the shards fire so slow. And I believe this DPS of outcast ship won't be enough. Or that's not even the shards firing, maybe it's just outcast primary turrets, which obviously can't really do much. Yes, that's now shards are engaged for the Corsair cruiser, and it looks like Kustien is done for. He only has already 200k HP. His opponent is well in the millions, so the Praefect has prevailed this time, it looks like. I don't see any comeback for the outcast vessel, unfortunately. And yes, he was just using primary weapons for hull damage. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Storta down. Alright, round 2 is commencing now. There are some changes in the loadout. Namely, Kustien decided to pick Impact Cannon instead of Devastator Torpedo Turret, and I support this change because it seems like Devastator Turret has literally 0 impact during the fight. Surprisingly, the shields of Papiro went down first, despite him using actual pulses instead of shard cannons to engage his opponent. And now Storta is attacking with his newly acquired impact gun, which is slow traveling but high damage projectile. But in the end, and after engagements end, Praefect still is in advantage. Still has more HP. Not for long, I guess. Or not. This is some strange exchange of fire. Again, pulses. This fight is going way differently than the previous one. Instead of kiting, both players decide to joust each other and engage with full force. Storta's shields are down again. And again he's stuck in one place for some reason. He's not moving, and moving is the key for the cruiser, especially such as Storta. Storta is a light cruiser or destroyer. It relies on mobility instead of tankiness, and tankiness is the realm of Praefect. Impact cannon misses a lot. Guess Kustien hasn't got used to it so much. And 700k HP versus almost 1 million. Well, at least this time Jade suffers and drops below 1 million. So this fight is already going better for our Storta player. He seems like Kustien has screwed up his arcs, and only one pulse is firing at a time, or he's ran out of core. And now, well, he's just taking some punishment from the shard weapon of the Papiro. Shield battery is used for Papiro, and shield battery is used for Cazador. Both are now running low on resources. In the first fight, neither of them used the batteries, but this time both decided to use it. Yeah, due to better arcs, Papiro just de-shields Kustien very quickly and gets to the juicy meat of cruiser hull, which is very squishy, at least for Storta. No way Kustien can win this fight head on. He needs to dodge to avoid this shard volleys, and yeah, that's the only way for him to survive, and even not for long, because he's literally at 20k HP. That's the approximate amount of HP that bombers have, and they die very quickly against cruisers. Exchange of shots once again, and Storta is down. Jade wins this best of 3 match. Here, take a look at the proud winner. The proud of Crete. The Praefect named Papiro. Corsair Navy ship Papiro. GG, well played. This match is over. I'll see you next time. Was Tommy Gun on the mic. Peace.